Welcome back to the Tales of St. Gwen. I want to start off by saying thank you to all those who have commented on my videos and liked them. So today we will speak of St. Gwen and the Order of the Bloody Rose. So to begin. I have spoken before about the Adeptus Sororitas orders, explaining each one. Today I would like to focus on one in particular, that of the Order of the Bloody Rose. The Order of the Bloody Rose are fierce warriors, the red of their armor as fiery as their cries into battle. In place of my prayers whispered within the halls of the sanctum, the Sisters of the Bloody Rose bellowed them loudly in their sanctuaries. Nothing about the Order of the Bloody Rose is quiet, due to the nature of their training, and I saw that firsthand. My sisters and I were brought in late during a battle, the sky burning with red from the fire that had overtaken the city, only the clouds of black smoke yielding any change in said sky. My shuttle didn't land so much as crashed, making us jump out so we wouldn't suffer the same fate. My boots landed in a mixture of ash and blood, caking up the soles quickly. My sisters and I ran to the outpost, where we were to meet the commanding officer of the Bloody Rose Order. Once we entered the outpost, we saw piles of bodies surrounding it, giving off a foul odor. I opened the curtain that was the only barrier from the vile stench and looked upon the Order of the Bloody Rose. In stark contrast to my black armor, the Sisters of the Bloody Rose's armor was that of the blood that pooled outside, their faces showing no surprise at our arrival. "About damn time," one spoke, making me look at her. "My name is Sister Ashlyn, and I am in charge of this section of the battle. Apologies for being a day late. Our shuttle had difficulties getting through the smoke. What matters is that you are now here. Let me go over everything with you quickly. We were called to aid the Astra Militarum months ago. Now we are spread thin and the Xenos move forward every day." "Which Xenos are we fighting?" one of my sisters asked. "Does it matter?" Sister Ashlyn asked. "A heretic is a heretic, no matter what they are. We have a plan to push them back out of our sector, but we need you to act as a distraction." "What is your plan?" I asked, raising an eyebrow under my helmet. "The Militarum left some melta-bombs behind when they fell back to the capital. We plan on using them. We set them in key locations, then set off a chain reaction." "Were you planning on returning from this?" "If all goes well and you do your job, yes." We wasted no time. The sisters gathered the melta-bombs, fixing them to their belts before we left the outpost. It was poetic. The red armor of the Bloody Rose sisters matched that of the blood on the ground and the fire in the sky. I followed the sisters to the front lines, where I saw the unmistakable black helmets and red hair of the Dark Eldari, the Drukhari. "Charge the front line," Sister Ashlyn said, pointing to it. "A few of my sisters shall accompany you. It is not a numbers game. Only buy us enough time to plant the bombs." "Understood," I said, before nodding at my sisters. Together we charged, running at full force with our heavy bolters ready to fire. What I heard next was not the war cry of the Dark Eldar, or one of my sisters, but a guttural and primordial scream from the Sisters of the Bloody Rose. I was in shock for a moment, seeing them run faster than us, head first into the line of the Drukhari. I picked up my speed, changing out my heavy bolter in favor of my neural whip. The sounds of battle were all around us, my whip cleaving torso in two as we held off the wave of Drukhari as the sisters set the bombs. With a mighty call, we were called back by Sister Ashlyn. I retreated back, having to grab one of my sisters by the back of her armor, and ran to the sanctity of the barricade. Fire! I had just cleared the zone, the Drukhari nipping at my heels, when the commander gave the order. With precision, their sniper shot, setting off the first bomb. I all but had to throw myself over a barricade as the chain reaction of the melta bombs went off, singeing even my armor. The screams of the Drukhari were music to my ears as they were incinerated by the bombs. As I stood, I came face to face with what happened if you set off over a dozen melta bombs. Even in my armor, protected behind a barricade, I could feel the immense heat of the bombs as they melted through the Drukhari's armor and to their ghastly pale skin underneath. The Sisters of the Bloody Rose cheered in victory, knowing their cheers were the last things that the Drukhari would hear. "You have unusual methods," I said to Sister Ashlyn, going to stand next to her. "Perhaps, but they are effective. I seem to recall you having some unusual methods as well." "I do not fault them," I said, nodding. "Sometimes you must think outside the box to win a battle." "As you have done many times. Thank you for your aid. This will help the planet greatly. Soon this planet will be free of taint." Thank you for coming to this short video of the Tales of St. Gwen. Once again, thank you to those who have commented and subscribed. If you want to see more, do comment, subscribe, and follow the channel for future updates. And I'll see you in the next one.